Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. Yeah, so I'm in the basement of this house I'm cleaning now. And I did clean under the two chairs and the coffee table and this table and put them back already, and groomed and put them back, and that little thing there as well. I got this area down here, and theater room, or media room, is that what we call it? And a couple of mats. I cleaned the room upstairs, and I used the microfiber scrub strips, and then followed it up with the Astro turf, which is on here now. And the Astro turf did pick up a little bit more. My feeling was that the Astro turf pad actually was cleaning better. I did follow it after the microfiber, but anyway, I like the feeling of it underneath the machine, because you do get a feedback sensation when you're using a rotary. One pad will feel different than another on a carpet. And if you've been watching my videos lately, you've seen I've been using these pads a lot more lately, and I'm quite liking them. I've been getting some really spectacular results, actually. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. They seem to be working great. Like, why did I stop using these things? But, you know, squirrel. I think the microfibers work better under the orbital machines, because I think what happens is that because of the constant singular movement of the rotary, I think the microfiber fibers just tend to lay over. I think that's what happens, and I think that they just don't grab into the yarn of the carpet so much. Whereas these pads that I'm using, like the one I'm using now, has loops, and it's a little more scrubbing action, I think. That's my theory, anyway. Yeah, that looks an awful lot better. Yeah. That too. Yeah, that can go under here, I think. Get it out of the way. Now this one can go up here. Out of the way. That's okay. Anyway, let's continue on here. But anyway, so far I'm not having any misgivings about using these AstroTurf pads. You've seen me, was it yesterday, I think? I posted that video of that one job, and it was black. It was incredibly black. I was shocked. The carpet didn't look that bad at all. But and by the way, I only finished the video after I went back over it with an Ironman. I didn't show that I actually went back over it again with the other side of the Ironman. I still got a bit more off. So yeah, that carpet was obviously a lot more soiled than it appeared. But anyway, so we'll do the basement area here with the AstroTurf pad, and we'll take a look at it. This carpet doesn't have any appearance of soiling. I do see some dust along the edges a little bit, and you can see I can get right along the edge with the pad, actually. Right up to the baseboard, literally. And the AstroTurf, the green stripes, they're very good at, really quite good at agitating and scrubbing at the fibers. And at 300 RPM, which is what I'm at right now, I'm getting, well, that's 5 360 degree cleaning passes per second on the carpet. So that's an awful lot of scrubbing going on. That's about 125 more revolutions, 360 degrees on the carpet fiber than a typical, than what a 175 would be giving you. So that increases the cleaning power. That's a fair amount. Not to say that you can't or you shouldn't, use a standard 175. That's fine. It's just that the 300 RPM gives you turbo power. I can see the carpet literally brightening up. Not dramatically, where'd that word come from? Not dramatically, but you're definitely brightening up. And if I can see the brightening up happening right before my eyes, then overall the effect will be quite significant, actually, when you take a look at a whole room when it's all done. So in other words, this is definitely cleaning really well. And my customer will see a dramatic difference to her carpet when it's all done. Of course, I'll go over it afterwards with the vacuum and vacuum it all again. And she told me when I got here, by the way, she said, "Oh, by the way, I did vacuum everything." I said, "Well, that's great, but I'll just go and vacuum it again." And she said what almost everybody says when I say that, like, "Well, that's fine. I'm sure your vacuum is more powerful than mine," and yes, it is. And some of the things I sometimes say to people is, well, an extra vacuuming certainly is not going to hurt. We're here to get as much soil as possible out of your carpet. I've seen videos of guys bragging about how they clean carpets and wouldn't bother vacuuming the carpet. As if that was an actual proper way to carpet clean, or an acceptable way. But especially when using this type of methodology, yeah, it's definitely not a good idea. But sometimes I've seen guys take a shop vac, with just straight suction and vacuum the carpet. I guess that's better than nothing, but you really want to have something with some agitation and some power to, vibrate, to draw the soil and the bits and fibers and contaminants out of the carpet. You do want the brush roll that's going to be agitating the carpet. Straight suction alone just is not going to cut it. Well, this is an interesting carpet. It's a very velvety texture. I cleaned underneath that coffee table and put it back, and there was a couple of spots over here, and they came out instantly. This is a really nice carpet. Well, this is clean and beautiful. It's not really very soiled, but I can see it brightening up. Well, they inevitably get like a film on the carpet because there's dust. We get more dust in the Okanagan than where I'm from, which is Victoria, because the air is drier. Whereas in Victoria, which is on the coast, the air is a lot wetter, so dust is not really so much of an issue at all, really. It's more of a mud and mold issue on the coast. Here it's dust, and that's one of the things I noticed when I moved to the Okanagan, like dust. Yeah. So, one of the things that, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you're thinking about this, a lot of you guys, is if I'm going to be having success with the cleaning performance by using like an Astro pad, green stripe pad, then that would mean that rather than going over the carpet first with a fiber pad and following with an Ironman, this turns into a single step process, which actually means that usually I'll end up being a little bit faster, and that's true. So that's a good thing. We're always wanting to, sort of ask ourselves, am I really doing this the best way possible, or is there a better way? And that's one of the things that I'm, always sort of exploring. As I'm cleaning, I'm thinking about, I wonder if this would work better. And over the years, that sort of questioning curiosity, I guess, has been kind of driving me with the things I've, tried and whatever. I don't consider myself to have, I don't know everything. I'm in the process of still learning. And I think that's a better attitude to have. If I think I know it all, then I'm full of pride. That's not a good thing. I don't know it all. I remember some guy not too long ago bragging about who he thought, saying how he was the best carpet cleaner, he knew more than anybody else. Like, no, you don't. That was just comical. But, yes. We're only in this, we're all learning. We've all got something to learn from one another, I think. Sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. Some people, you watch them and you realize, yeah, that's a bad example, or a bad idea, or a bad practice. So you can learn what not to do, or what to do. We're coming along pretty good, eh? What was that? Oh, gee whiz. Oh. What the heck is that? Good grief. I'm just going to lay those down. Oh, what a dumb decoration that is. I guess they were standing right there. Oh my goodness. I barely touched that thing. Oh, I'm not doing that. That is just stupid. There you go. Anyway. No, I've already cleaned over here actually, so don't have to worry about that. No, that's wicker. So you got to be really careful with wicker. Wicker can, if the wicker bleeds into the carpet, it will make a permanent stain. So don't mess around with wicker. Make sure if you put it back, the carpet's dry. Or just move it off the carpet completely. Okay, let's go over here and we'll take a look at the pad. Sure, we're all curious. Carpet didn't look very soiled at all, but sometimes that can be deceiving. Sometimes the pad will come up black. Other times, not so much. And the pad is not very black, just a bit soiled. Okay, so I'll let you go. The carpet looks really brightened up nicely though. But the fact that it didn't transfer or appear to transfer onto the pad doesn't mean the pad is not working well. It's just, it's a very odd thing that sometimes you clean a carpet that doesn't look very dirty at all and you turn your pad over and it's black. Other times the carpet looks really dirty, you clean it, looks wonderful, you take a look at the pad, hardly anything on it, or at least hardly anything is visible on it. It's the nature of the soil is what it is. So the real gauge of how clean your carpet is how does it look when you clean it. That's the real gauge. Okay, so I gotta go and vacuum everything, starting with the bedroom upstairs, which I did already. So anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching and have a good day.